Welcome to a brand new edition of Rick's Kitchen. For this Halloween edition, we're going to be doing Dia de los Muertos cookies. Let's get started.
Alright, so here are the ingredients we're going to be using today to make our Dia de los Muertos cookies. First is a cup or a full cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips right there. Graham cracker crust. You can go ahead and make your own graham cracker powder or whatever cookie you want to use on the bottom of these cookies. 2 sticks or a full stick of unsalted butter, and 2 sticks of this cream cheese for the cream cheese frosting that we're going to be making, and also a cup of powdered sugar. If you have a bullet like this, you can just put sugar inside, a whole cup of sugar in there, blend it up until it's nice and powdery like that. So to start this off, you're going to want to take your chocolate, depending on if you want to try to put it on stovetop like this, or like to do it like this. I don't necessarily like using the microwave too much, but you can also put it in the microwave if you don't want to waste time like this. But this is a good way to do it. So you wait until everything starts to kind of melt down, and once everything's melted down, you're going to put this on the side. Alrighty, while we wait for the chocolate to melt down, let's go ahead and start the cream cheese frosting. We're going to be putting these 2 sticks in there first. We're going to put the 2 sticks, let me get my glasses out the way. We're going to put these 2 sticks of cream cheese inside your blender or food processor like this, and we're going to get it nice and smooth before we add the other ingredients, which is the butter and the powdered sugar. You're also going to need vanilla extract, so let's go ahead and get that stuff and I'll show you how it all looks. Alrighty, so that's basically what you're going to be looking for once your cream cheese is nicely smoothed out like that. So once you have that going, you're going to add your softened butter. So let me go ahead and try this without shaking the camera touch. There you go. That's one of the sticks. And then there's the other one. There you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the cap back on this and get started. Alrighty. Let me just go ahead and do this for you guys one time. Important thing to remember when you're doing this, you don't want to over mix this. You're going to want to keep this not so runny, so don't over make sure everything's incorporated well. That's what you're looking for right there. Exactly that. So once that's done, you're going to add the powdered sugar. Just go ahead and add it all around there. What I used was organic sugar cane, and I used my bullet to actually make it into powdered sugar. Something that I would suggest you to do. You can go ahead and buy your own convention sugar. You just don't necessarily know what they put in there. At least with the organic cane sugar, you know that it's just organic cane sugar. So once you put everything in there, the powdered sugar, let's put this back in there and get this started. Almost forgot to mention, once you got everything incorporated with the powdered sugar, you're going to add a capful of your extract. Once that's mixed in, we're going to put it onto the side, and we're going to work on the chocolate. Once our cream cheese frosting is nicely incorporated together and the chocolate's actually melted like that, we're going to move on to the construction mode. So you can get this at online or at your local bakery shop. You see those are Dia de los Muertos decals. Pretty cool. What I'm going to try to do is put the cream cheese where the skull parts are, and then put the chocolate everywhere else. If it doesn't turn out that great, then I'll go ahead and just do some white and some chocolate. So let's go ahead and try to do that. Oh, but before I forget, this is when you bring in the graham cracker. I wanted to use this one what you can also do if you don't have this, or if you don't have access to one of these, don't know why, you can basically just get your graham cracker or whatever cookie you want to use for the bottom of these cookies, crush them up together, and then put butter in it, mix it up, and then go ahead and freeze them up. Because we're not going to basically we're not going to put these into an oven. We're going to be putting them into the freezer. So let me go ahead and take this apart, and I'll show you how that looks. To make your construction a little bit more easier for you, you just get a Ziploc bag, you put some of the cream cheese in there, you clip off the tip of that, and you also do that to the chocolate there, as you can see. So let me go ahead, there's one already done that I tried to do, just freehand. It didn't necessarily pan out that good, but it kind of got there. But that's basically the idea of this. We're gonna pipe in some of this cream cheese. Let me make sure I get that in there. Yeah, that's a lot easier now. Like so. You just gotta want to let room for the chocolate cracker. Okay. Let's try to clean that part up a little bit. Like so. They're gonna pipe in the chocolate like so. Let me get a better angle. There you go. There's that one. Once you got that one done, try not to let any of that good chocolate out. You're gonna grab some of the graham cracker and just place it on there as best as you can. That's why I like using this graham cracker crust that's already made, since it's kind of still together. Once it gets frozen, everything's gonna hopefully stick together and not be falling apart. Just make sure you get all the cracks in there. I mean, once it's frozen, everything's gonna pretty much stay together. Another tip to use when you're doing this, you're gonna want to spray this whole with the baking spray, non-stick baking spray, just so the chocolate and everything can come out easier for you. Okay, just enough graham cracker to kind of soak up the chocolate. You're going to want to dab it down. Don't push it down too hard. Just dab it down. Like so. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and finish up these last three and put them in the freezer. What you want, Diesel? You're not supposed to be in the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen, dummy. How dare you? Anywho, so that's how they look once they're kind of done. They still need to get inside the freezer to freeze over. You're going to want to give this about 20 to 10 minutes. Just check on them every so often. It may take up to an hour to have these freeze. It really depends on how strong your freezer is. But yeah, let's go ahead and put these in the freezer and see how they come out. So after everything's said and done, and the chocolates and cream cheese has nicely frozen, that's how they come out, and they give you a better look at them. Pretty cool, huh? Is that one? So you can go ahead and mix up the colors, put anything you want in there. Yeah, so let's do a quick taste test. Let's do this little crazy looking dude here. Everywhere. Quick tip before I forget. When you're filling these up, you're gonna want to just fill up where where it has the actual like artwork on it. Don't fill it up all the way, the molds. Try not to fill up all the way. And leave the rest of the molds with the cookie so you can put it in there. I actually had to do these again because I ended up putting too much filling. So just make sure of that. Make sure you don't put too much of the filling and leave enough room for the cookie back, the back of the cookie. All right. Yum.
And that's the end of our show. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Rick telling you, cook what you want and be happy. See you next time.